So, hello. This is going to be another build showcase on something I've made. And like most things I showcase on builds, wait, no, build, no, I don't even know what I'm saying. Most things I show on my channel are not finished. This isn't, but it's done to the point where it's functional as it was intended to be, but I still need to add more stuff to it. Also, this sea is getting really rough. Hope that's not an issue. Anyway, so this is my project that I'm working on at the moment. It's I'd consider it a light carrier vessel, so basically it's got one main gun, a bunch of close-in weapon systems that are kind of excessive, but whatever. Landing pad, pretty large, and a big elevator as well. This is heavily inspired by the submarine carrier Mark V, which was on the workshop. Although this isn't a submarine, this is just a ship, but it's got a similar system in terms of like that. Anyways, let's get on with it. So, this is less than ideal conditions right now. Let me just get it a bit more to there. Okay. Alright, so now I can see a bit better. This is really rough. Okay, let me actually just turn off all of this stuff just to make my life a bit easier. Let's have some nice lighting like that. There you go. This is very cinematic. Anyways, so this is my thing. It's cool. I'm going to turn on the power first, or the engines. To begin with, I've just driven it away from the multiplayer island because when it's near it, the game does not like it. It becomes very slow. But yeah. We've got stuff, we got speed, we got compass, artificial horizon, although I don't really know why you need that on a ship, but it's there. Fuel, this thing holds around 110,000 liters in each tank, powering 8 engines. So in total it has 220,000 liters of fuel, so a lot. And most of the stuff is powered by the generators. The only things that aren't are the essentials, the CIWs, for example. Alright, so let's actually just... Actually, it doesn't need to be moving. I'll leave the clutches off, but I'll turn... Actually have power. There we go. Now the engines are running. Yeah, I turned off the starter, okay. I know what that does now. I'm not stupid. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave the engines to run. It's got lights, because you need lights. This is the main weapon control room, which controls the turret on the front, which is, it's got a laser rangefinder, so let's just sit down. It's got a zoom thingy, whatever, crosshair, simple stuff. Cameras, so it's an auto-loading battle cannon. This thing right here, you can hear it doing the loading thing. Although you do have to manually open and close the breech, so I can open that, close it, and then fire, open, close, and then fire, open, close, and then fire. Yeah, so it's pretty good. It's got a indicator, so when I open the breech and then close the breech, it'll have a thing that says the gun's ready. I'm just going to dump my whole clip just so I can demonstrate. The thing, yeah, it's got, actually I don't really know what like the ammo is like on this. It's got quite a bit. It's got a spare rack, and then it's got the clip itself, which is still loading. Did I just unload? Alright. Gun ready. I don't know why there was no muzzle flash just then, but there wasn't. There you go. It's a bit. The ship's also a bit laggy. I don't know why, but it is. I think I'm out of ammo. Yep. Clip reload required. Just wanted to show that off. So that's that. Turn all that stuff off. So I just spent that clip. This is going to be, I don't know what this is yet. It's just a room at the moment. We're going to have a deck back here. It'll have a fence. It'll have some anti-aircraft guns on it. What else do we got? We have a little computer room. It's just kind of here as a placeholder. Just got some stuff. armory. Also got some security cameras. How do I turn this on? Like this. So this shows a bunch of important cameras around the thing. So yeah, we've got the hangar. We have this area. We have the front of the ship and the landing pad. What else do we have? We have a medical bay that I still haven't finished, but it's here. This is going to be a crew compartment, I think. And then let's go into the hangar. So this has lights and stuff, so it's easy to see. Use the paintable indicators. It's got winches, so you can fasten your aircraft to the middle. Press this. That'll go down like this into the hangar, which is extremely bright, where you can store a small aircraft below deck, and then you can have another small aircraft up here, which will be above deck. I'll just send this up real quick, and I'm just going to no-clip down because I'm lazy. Then here you have access to the engine room, which shows the RPS, the temperature, and the generator output. And the fuel tanks are in the side. If I go into no-clip mode, these here are the fuel tanks on that side. And that side, these are the fuel tanks. Okay, what else do we have? We have a thing that goes up to the top deck. We have a utility storage thing, fire extinguishers, welding torches, normal stuff, cables, hoses, ropes. And then this goes down into the hull, which will have stuff eventually. And let's try and climb up this difficult ladder to get up to the top. I can do it, it's just hard, so I need to make that a bit easier to access. It's getting dark, so I'm just going to just make it a bit easier to see. This is the turret. It's got a ladder on the back, which you can then go into access the main gun, which allows you to use the spare ammo rack, the reserve ammo, to reload the clip. And then you can fire the gun again. I'm not going to do that now because it'll take way too long. Can I even get out of the turret? Yes, I can. Okay, nice. Close that. So yeah, it's unfinished, but it works, and you can land aircraft in it. I would demonstrate, but I don't want to waste too much time. Actually, should I demonstrate anyway? I don't really know. Anyway, let's just show it moving. Come on. Actually, let's just turn on the starters just to help the engines out a bit. There we go. So now it's cruising speed of around 11.5 meters per second, which seems pretty decent for a ship like this. Let's just turn this gun back to the front for no reason. Gosh, you know what's annoying? Even when you've got high monitor quality, the monitors are still really like patchy and annoying. So yeah, once I reload the clip, this indicator light will go away. This indicator light here is designed for, I was going to put like a detection system, so if you're detected by radar, it'll come up, even though this freaking massive thing won't be that difficult to detect by radar. Look at it, it's huge. Sorry for the FPS, by the way. The game does not really like this thing too much in terms of that. It's got a winch that I showed earlier. Actually, let's actually get an aircraft to land on this thing. So let's turn off the clutches. I'll leave the engine running just so the lights and shit still work. And then let's actually, let me just teleport here. Let's grab a aircraft to demonstrate. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to be using a this Harrier made by let's see, made by Quantum. So this is just a VTOL aircraft. It's fairly small. Actually, well, bigger than some other VTOLs. I still don't know how this canopy works, by the way. Okay, power on, avionics on, weapon systems on, nav lights, landing lights on, parking brake off, engine start, engine throttle. Let's take off conventionally. It has an ejection thing. That's cool. Don't think I've ever used it. It's there. Alright, so that's the ship over there. Alright, this thing handles not bad. I mean, it's alright. Now, I was gonna, something else I need to turn on, I feel like. I don't actually know. Anyways, let's approach the Amphitrite. It's called the Amphitrite, by the way, which means Goddess of the Sea in Latin. Don't know why I chose that name, but I did. Alright, let's turn it into VTOL mode. Oh god, it's like flying the Hydra in Grand Theft Auto, bro. I mean, well, the Hydra is pretty much a Harrier. Aside from the fact that it's... I think the Hydra in GTA is based off like an F-35 and a Harrier combined. I'm not really sure though. That's irrelevant though. Gear lever, turn that on so I don't freaking barely land the thing. Let's put it over here a bit. This is going to be a long video. I think this will be longer than my seaplane video, but that's okay. It's probably not going to do as well that I've seen. Obviously the shorter videos on my channel do better than the longer ones. Why that is, I have no idea, but it is. Maybe it's just because they're easy to watch. So let's descend a bit. Gosh damn, I don't know why the engines on this thing are so quiet, by the way. I think they're like in a fuel tank, so it kind of like drowns out the noise a bit, which isn't bad. I kind of like it. It's more peaceful to fly. Alright, then I'll land. Actually, let me turn on the brakes. And I'll land you. Actually, let me move you forward a bit, just to... Before, this thing, the elevator was just like one rail, and it didn't really support the weight of it too well, but now it's got 6, so it's a lot more supporting. Oh my god, can I please line this up right? Damn. Experienced pilot over here, definitely. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, do that. That should be fine. Then let's just turn off the engine, turn off all the power and stuff. Oh my god, it's laggy. Yeah, it doesn't really like this too much. Don't worry about it. So I've lined this thing up pretty good. I should actually just be able to put down the elevator. And then there's that. Oh, I didn't put rope anchors on this thing. That's annoying. So I can't use the winches on it, but if I just get up here and then turn off the... Oh, okay, I can't even get in. Ignore the engines, by the way, they're very loud. Parking brake is off. Okay, I need to turn on the power for that to work, I think. Alright, parking brake is off. Now hopefully I should just be able to push it into place. Obviously this is a bigger aircraft than what you'd probably want to be using in this thing. See if I can push it into place. Come on, you can do it. Let's go. Ooh. So there's a bit of room in this hangar. I've actually tried to fit an aircraft in it yet. Actually, well, I have a small, like the Beetle, made by someone, the small compact helicopter that I just added some rope anchors to. Rope anchors are really useful. I don't know why, like, most stuff doesn't have it, but there you go. That should just be able to fit in there nicely. Very, very nice. That worked way better than I expected. Let's just no clip over here. I do plan on making this thing nuclear eventually, but for now, I'm gonna leave it, as just diesel. And then, yeah, so now it's got a thing in there, that it doesn't like that for weight. Also, I'll need to fix that, so it tolerates weight a bit better, but, again, problem for not right now. And now, let's turn on the starters, put up the jets, put up the propellers, and then turn off the starter, and then bam! We have a aircraft carrier. Technically, it's carrying aircraft. I mean, I definitely need to make aircraft like, well, if it was centered it would be better, but for now that's that. So yeah, again, apologies for the FPS. The game doesn't really like this thing, especially when there's something in it, but then yeah, that will probably be it. So I guess I'll see you guys next time.